In the spring of 1981, a French survey team re-sifting the spoil heaps at Tello, the mound over the Sumerian city of Gursu, recovered a tablet that earlier diggers had thrown away a century before. Not lost. Discarded. It came out in 3 joining pieces, was given the number TG19, and went into a teaching collection at a small European university, where it sat in a tray for 3 decades, catalogued as an astronomical fragment, a copy of a known star list, badly damaged. They were wrong about what it was. It does begin with a list of stars. It just does not stay one. It was read in full in 2013 by a graduate student working the unpublished trays. A star list names the stars and gives their risings and their gods. TG19 names a few, then stops talking about the stars and starts talking about the thing they are set into. 4 lines in, the scribe writes an, the ordinary word for sky, and qualifies it with a term from the building trades, the word for a course of dressed stone laid flat, a floor. He is describing the sky as a slab, and here is the part that keeps this from being a crank's invention. He is not making the solid sky up. Every Babylonian believed it, and we have their textbooks. The standard Mesopotamian cosmology, attested in real cuneiform, describes the heavens as 3 superimposed floors of named stone. The lowest, where the stars are, is jasper. Above it, a middle heaven of blue-gray stone where the gods called the Agigi lived. Above that, the highest, where the sky god Anu sat. This was the consensus model held by the best astronomers of the ancient world, people who tracked the planets accurately and still thought the night sky was the polished underside of a stone floor. What makes TG19 different is that this scribe claims to describe the other side of it. He lays out the top side the way a man describes a roof he has stood on. From below, the sky is smooth. From above, he says, the floor is worn, ground thin in places by what passes over it, and those thin places are the stars. The stars are not lamps. They are the spots where the floor has worn through enough that the light from above leaks down. He counts 7 that have worn all the way through, true holes, which he calls the open windows. And the windows of heaven are in the book of Genesis. In the flood, the windows of heaven are opened, and the waters above come down. Hebrew cosmology, like Babylonian, held that the sky was a solid dome holding back an ocean, with floodgates that opened from the far side. The same architecture, and TG19, is the older description. There is a modern parallel too, and it is not the same claim. We cannot see all of the universe. Look far enough in any direction, and you reach a wall of light from the moment, almost 14 billion years ago, when the cosmos became transparent. We cannot see a thing behind it. We sit inside a sphere of light we cannot see past. That is the standard model, one of the best measured things in science. His physics was wrong in every particular. The shape of his claim, that there is an edge, was not. The reverse is where he writes why the ceiling is there at all. You would assume a roof. He says a lid, the kind set on a storage jar, and he is precise. A roof keeps the weather off the people inside. A lid keeps the contents in. The heaven was not raised over the world to shelter it. It was set on it to close it, so that what is above would not look down and see us, and so that we would not climb up and be seen. The stars are where the lid has worn thin. The windows are where it can be opened, from above. The student never published it. Her dissertation lists TG 19 inches, 1 appendix line, full edition forthcoming. It never came. She left Assyriology. The tablet went to the reserve, and a 2020 request to photograph it was declined pending conservation. Tonight the sky will be the same to you. Open, infinite, the deep field of everything. The tablet says you are looking at the underside of a floor, that the lights are where it has worn thin, and that it was laid not to shelter you but to shut you in. Modern cosmology cannot tell him he is wrong about the most important part. We genuinely cannot see past the edge. The question is which side of the lid you are on.